All of that goes back to the Mario traveling through the pipe, visiting the underworld. When I told y'all we all got to go to the underworld and be placed in the ground upon death, you got to repeat the cycle in reverse, as above, so below. That's very deep right there. I mean, right in your face. Most of his travel is through the pipes, and most of these pipes lead to dark worlds or underworlds. So let's check out some more consistencies. Now, another deep thing I want to point out about Mario is that every game and every Mario, he starts small, just like you do in real life. You start small. You start off as a baby. Now, what makes Mario get big? The mushroom. It's the same thing that makes us grow, what made our ancestors grow. This is the same thing that is responsible for the spiritual evolution of our ancestors, and that's why it's called the mushroom myth. So what is the mushroom myth? The mushroom myth is everything I've been telling y'all. All of this ancient cosmology knowledge, this is another way it was described at a time by different cultures. They called it the mushroom mythology. So understand that this knowledge is actually what grows your spirit. So the same way Mario starts small and get the mushroom and get big, it's the same way your spirit start off as a baby. You start off with all the lies that you've been given. And on your journey, you learn about the mushroom or the earth planetarium or the cosmic egg. And by you learning about the creation, you get closer to the creator. And while you're doing all of this, your spirit is growing. You are growing. So these mushrooms are very deep, and something else that you might want to keep in mind about mushrooms is that mushrooms are not plants, people. The mushroom species does not belong to the plant species. And in fact, most scientists put the mushroom species in the animal kingdom. Understand that mushrooms are a fungus, not a plant. So this is a living sentient creature. So now we're talking about an animal here. Now we finna go to a whole nother deep level so you can understand about magic mushrooms and psychedelics and the fairy circles and all of this stuff. We finna get deep with it now. This is why knowledge is power. So understand that mushrooms are animals. They are not plants. Okay, they are sentient beings, just like me and you. So now let's crank this thing up a notch and understand another thing about Mario is that flowers give him power. What kind of power? Firepower. This is a very simple one. Man discovered fire by rubbing tree branches together. That's how man discovered fire. Flowers is what give Mario his firepower. Everything has significance. Something else I want to point out about Mario is that King Koopa is a reptilian. Okay, these Koopa creatures are reptilian type creatures who rule the game. You got to think about that. Mario don't rule the game. The person who rule in Mario is Koopa. In each Mario, it's a reptilian that rules. Even in the Super Nintendo, you got Bowser. So all of these reptilian or dragon type creatures is what I've been telling y'all about. This Baphomet energy. These reptilians that rule over us in power. Now this stuff is real. Now what they're hiding is the ancient cosmology from you. So this is Satan. So we're talking about Satan ruling the world. Same thing we see in Mario with the reptilian King Koopa type creatures. I don't have to go too deep into that. You got to understand that what these King Koopa creatures or these reptilian creatures are guarding in the Mario video game is the same thing that they are guarding in real life, and that is the princess. In every Mario game, he's on a mission to save the princess. What is the princess? The princess is the matriarch science. That's the Mother Earth knowledge. That's the science that put the earth back in her proper place, because your science has the sun as the dominator. It has the earth as a small speck amongst trillions of other planets. It has the earth totally disrespected, and the same people who gave you that cosmology are the same homosexual people who gave you the Bible and told you that Eve was evil and that the woman is responsible for all the sin. So of course you can find truth in all religious texts. You got to understand that they all was given to us for evil reasons. So I can go to somebody right now and tell them some truth, but based on that truth, I can get them to do some evil, like Jim Jones took the truth and made all of them people commit massive suicide. Just like a lot of preachers take the truth of God in the Bible and turn it into a monetary thing like Creflo and just try to get rich off of it. We see that the truth is in everything and the lies is there too in today's world. So part of you getting closer back to the creator and doing proper research is becoming become an investigator. So let's move on here. Understand that the princess that they're representing in Mario is the Mother Earth knowledge. That is the matriarch principles. I talked to y'all about the matriarch and the patriarch in previous videos, and I will be doing more. So understand that all ancient cosmology had the earth first, because that's the mother principle, Mother Earth. Only mothers give birth. And in heliocentric cosmology, they have the sons giving birth. That's the direct opposite. That's blasphemous. Even in our reality today, sons don't give birth. Everyone have a belly button that shows that they were connected to their mother, who sacrificed part of her flesh just for them being here. So the woman is divine and both sexes are equal. Now I get into that into a lot of videos, so explore the channel. Now understand that the princess represents the ancient cosmology knowledge, or the flat earth knowledge that we are receiving at this time. The princess is the matriarch knowledge. And remember that the reptilians are the ones who are guarding that. Now how are they guarding that in our real world? By hiding the true cosmology from you people. You can't give the mother her proper honor if you don't even know where she is in the cosmos. If you think she's a small blue speck with a sun dominating her, you got to put the mother first. That's just like me exalting myself above my mother. Okay, I owe my mother for raising me and sacrificing and bringing me to this planet. So you got to understand that this all go back to the Roman patriarchs, and these reptilian Roman patriarchs are left-brained individuals, people who turned the whole world into reptilian left-brained individuals when they balled up the earth and tilted it on its axis. Okay, that threw everybody off track, and I got a lot of videos explaining how that made the whole world, most of the world today, become right-handed and left-brained.